Are you tired of watching others succeed while you stay stuck? Do you find yourself constantly starting over, only to fall off track once again? It's time for a wake-up call. The difference between those who crush their goals and those who never seem to make progress isn't talent, it's self-discipline. Today we're diving into the 7 Stoic philosophies that will completely transform how you approach discipline, success, and life itself. These aren't just concepts from dusty old books. They're battle-tested principles that have helped the most powerful figures in history, like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, rise above their challenges and build unstoppable momentum. If you're ready to stop making excuses, embrace the grind, and start taking control of your future, stick with me. You won't want to miss a single moment. Number 1. Find your purpose. Without a clear purpose, life becomes a blur. You're stuck, drifting aimlessly from one day to the next. You wake up, go through the motions, and think you're busy. But deep down, you know you're wasting time. Ever caught yourself scrolling for hours, only to realize you've done nothing? That's what happens when you have no purpose. You let life happen to you instead of making things happen. Time, energy, and drive slip through your fingers. You're trapped in routines, doing stuff that doesn't matter. You waste years on distractions, and you'll never reach the success you want because you don't even know where you're going. Life without purpose is like wandering in the dark, hoping to get somewhere, without knowing where that somewhere even is. Epictetus perfectly said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Epictetus hits it hard. If you don't know who you want to be, you'll never become anything worth remembering. Start with clarity. If you can't see the end goal, how can you ever reach it? Here's what you need to do. Ask yourself, what do I really want out of life? Write it down, no excuses. It doesn't have to be some grand vision. Maybe you want to be the best at what you do, or maybe you want to take control of your future. Whatever it is, get clear on it. Once you know, protect that purpose with everything you've got. Cut the nonsense. Stop wasting time on distractions that don't bring you closer to your goal. Every minute you spend doing nothing is a minute lost forever. Get focused. The moment you know your purpose, you'll start moving toward it. How many times did you check your phone while reading this? Be honest. That's the kind of distraction you need to cut out to start living with purpose. Now, let's move on to the next lesson. Number 2. Show up every day. Life doesn't care if you feel tired. It doesn't care if you're not in the mood. If you're not showing up every day, you're falling behind. You're choosing to let the world move ahead while you sit back and watch. Think you can skip today and catch up tomorrow? That's a lie. Missing one day leads to missing another and then another. Next thing you know, a week has gone by and you haven't made progress. Ever noticed how easy it is to let your goals slip when you skip just one day? Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus is telling you straight. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Don't expect the stars to align. The only thing that matters is showing up, every single day. You can't let your feelings control your actions. You'll feel tired. You'll feel like giving up. But guess what? That's normal. Push through it anyway. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Set a time. Make it non-negotiable and show up. Start small, but do it every day, even when it sucks. Especially when it sucks. This is where most people fail. They give in to distractions and their progress dies off. You need to train yourself to show up, even when the world feels like it's pushing you down. When you show up, you're not just working on your goals, you're training yourself to win. Let's move on to the next lesson. Number 3. Rely on yourself. You're not a victim, and you're not here to wait for someone to come save you. If you depend on others for your happiness, success, or even basic motivation, you're screwed. Why? Because relying on others means giving up control of your life. You let other people dictate your mood, your actions, and your future. When you do that, you're weak. You've handed over the keys to your own success. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The truth? No one's coming to fix your problems. No one will hand you the life you want. You've got to own it. Here's the hard truth. If you don't start relying on yourself, you'll keep waiting around for a break that never comes. You're waiting for that perfect moment when everything falls into place, but guess what? It doesn't happen that way. If you want to be disciplined, stop looking for others to pick you up or push you forward. Stop thinking someone's going to give you permission to succeed. So how do you take control? It's simple. Trust yourself. Be your own biggest supporter. You need to start making decisions for yourself, even when it's hard. Stop waiting for someone else to give you the green light. Trust your gut. When life gets tough, it's easy to blame others or make excuses, but the truth is the power to change your life is in your hands. Get up. Make your own decisions. Don't wait. You are the key to your own success. Next up, controlling what you can. Let's keep this momentum going. Control what you can. Let's be real. Life is a mess. People disappoint you, things go wrong, and chaos hits when you least expect it. But here's the deal. Most of that stuff is out of your hands. The moment you try to control things outside your control, you set yourself up for pain. You can't control the weather. You can't control how people treat you. You can't even control whether you'll get that promotion or not. So, why try? Epictetus said it best. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. So stop wasting energy on things you can't change. It's a dead-end road. Focus on what's within your power. Control your reactions, your mindset, and your actions. That's where the real magic happens. You're frustrated because someone cut you off in traffic? Guess what? You can't control their driving, but you can control how you react. Don't let that person ruin your whole day. You're pissed off because someone criticized your work. You can't change their opinion, but you can use that feedback to improve. You can't control everything, but you sure as hell can control how you handle it. To start, take a step back whenever life throws a curveball. Ask yourself, what can I control here? Focus on that and let go of the rest. The more you do this, the less stress and frustration you'll feel. The secret to discipline isn't making everything perfect. It's about focusing on what you can do and ignoring the stuff that's out of your reach. Ready for the next lesson? Time to embrace the hard stuff. Number 5, embrace hard times. You know what? Life's not meant to be easy, and if you think it's all about comfort and smooth sailing, you're setting yourself up for failure. The truth is, every time you dodge a struggle or avoid a challenge, you're weakening yourself. You're not growing, you're shrinking. Stoics get this, and they don't shy away from hardship. They welcome it. Why? Because hardship sharpens you. It builds resilience, focus, and strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." It's simple. Hardship isn't something to fear. It's something to use. The pain, the struggle, the tough times, they're your opportunity to become stronger. Every obstacle you face is a chance to improve. But if you try to avoid it, you're missing the point. Think about it. If you want to get stronger, you don't do it by lifting light weights every day. You push yourself with heavier ones. Same goes for life. You want to grow? Embrace the struggles. They're not setbacks. They're stepping stones. Stop looking for the easy way out. Stop complaining when things get tough. When life punches you in the face, don't run. Stand your ground, take it, and use it to push you further. And next time when something challenges you, you won't back down. You'll step up, because you've already conditioned yourself to handle it. Take action today. Find something hard to do, something that pushes you outside your comfort zone. Maybe it's starting that difficult project at work, or having that tough conversation with someone you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, face it head on. No excuses. Ready for the next lesson? Time to talk about delaying that instant satisfaction. Number 6, delay gratification. Everyone wants instant results. We want the reward without the work. We want the quick fix, the shortcut to success. But guess what? That mindset will ruin you. The world today is built on instant gratification, but that's exactly what keeps you stuck in the cycle of laziness and frustration. You don't get to skip the grind. You don't get to avoid the hard work. If you can't delay gratification, you're doomed to never reaching your full potential. Why? Because success doesn't come from what you get right away. It comes from what you're willing to sacrifice now for a better tomorrow. Seneca said it perfectly. No man is free who is not master of himself. And mastery of yourself means controlling your impulses. The ability to say no now, to avoid distractions, to not give in to your desires, and to focus on what really matters. It's about putting off what you want right now for what you truly want in the future. Whether that's finishing your project before heading out for drinks, skipping dessert to stay on track with your health goals, or saying no to a lazy day to focus on your growth. This is where the magic happens. Here's the brutal truth. The quicker you chase instant rewards, the longer your real success will take to arrive. You can't expect to get everything you want right now and also achieve greatness. It doesn't work that way. Start by recognizing where you're weak. What do you give in to immediately? Social media, junk food, that feeling of doing nothing? Identify the areas where you give up too easily. Now make the choice to put those things off. Start small. Skip one bad habit a day and replace it with something that serves your bigger goal. Watch how much stronger you'll become by delaying just a few small gratifications. So, the next time you're about to give in, ask yourself, is this moment worth more than my future success? If it's not, hold off. Your future self will thank you for it. Now let's wrap things up with the final lesson. Stop playing the victim. Number 7. Stop playing the victim. We've all been there, blaming the world, our circumstances, or even other people for why things aren't going the way we want. It's so easy to fall into the victim mindset to say, it's not my fault, or, if only I had better luck. But guess what? That mindset is a trap. It keeps you weak, powerless, and stuck. When you play the victim, you're giving up control of your life. You're letting excuses take over, and you're handing your power to everything around you. And here's the kicker. The more you blame, the more you stay stuck in that cycle. You'll never improve, never grow, and never win. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You have the power to control your response to anything. Life is going to throw punches at you, that's a given. But how you respond is entirely up to you. You can either take responsibility and fight through it or sit back and blame the world. The choice is yours. And let me tell you, choosing to be the victim is an easy way out, but it's the fastest route to mediocrity. Here's what you need to do. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming anyone or anything for your failures. Own your mistakes, face your problems, and take action. If you mess up, fix it. If you don't have the skills, get them. If you're not where you want to be, take full responsibility and change the situation. There's no magic fix. There's no one coming to rescue you. It's all on you. The next time you feel like complaining or playing the victim, remember, do you want to stay stuck or do you want to take control and move forward? The answer is obvious. Take control. No more excuses. No more blaming. Own it and get to work. And that's it for the 7 Stoic philosophies of self-discipline. Take these lessons seriously and watch your life change. If you're ready to stop making excuses and start taking control of your life, now is the time to act. No more waiting for the perfect moment. It's never coming. Start with these Stoic principles and build the self-discipline that will shape your future. Remember, you have the power to change your life. It all starts with one decision: to take responsibility, show up every day, and stop playing the victim. So are you in? Hit that subscribe button, share this video with someone who needs a wake-up call, and drop a comment below letting me know which lesson hit hardest for you. Let's get to work. Time's ticking.